Hello, and welcome to another episode of Dan Plays Modded Minecraft. And let's see here. Let's get out of that. So, the last time I recorded this, about 2 days later, we lost the world. And that would be why you haven't seen an episode in quite a long time, actually. Because I got kind of... I don't know. I got kind of disinterested, not really disinterested, disheartened, I guess. I don't know. Into recording. So I didn't really have any motivation to record or play Minecraft. None of us were really playing for a little bit there. So now we're in a new world and we've been playing for a while and I really just kind of felt like recording. So I'm going to give you a bit of a world tour here. We're starting, after we're already established a bit. So we're just gonna poke around here and look at Steve and Bobby's bases and what I've built. Dave isn't on the server yet. I don't know why. Playing other things, I guess. So this is my base, and we will come back to my base last, and all the stuff around here. And I've got some farms going over there, and this. I really like this pathway and walkway that I've built here, and I'm not sure about these trees yet. They're new. Haven't decided whether I like them. Let's start over here at Steve's base. Bobby's base is kind of far away, so we'll have to do a little something to get there. So Steve's base doesn't really have a good entrance, and he's just kind of squatting in one of these castles from the Ruins mod. Here's an entrance. Alright, so we're gonna go into Steve's base here, and again, just a castle. And we're cheating in these admin anchors because the pack we're using doesn't actually have a normal chunk loader at the moment for some reason. So we've been using the admin anchors so we don't have to like chuck ender pearls at it, but because we would rather have the chicken chunks chunk loaders, which I think are nicer, and we probably will at some point. Right now we're on Bevo's tech pack, but we are probably going to switch to a custom pack again, which will probably just be Bevo's tech pack plus like a couple mods that they're not adding to the pack, like Thaumcraft and like chicken chunks. So Steve's base this is Steve's base. He doesn't have a lot up here. Weird little wheat farm, random pumpkins that were probably here in his main little area. And then he's got a downstairs, which is really crowded and kind of crazy. So he's got like a gendistry bee kind of area over here. He's done a little work with bees and trees. He's got this big bank of mechanism biogenerators. Oh, he finished his laser drill. Cool. He's got a laser drill going. Let's see. What else has he got? He's got a massive bank of coke ovens. We've been using Railcraft steam power and stuff. And he's got some other setups down here for making using the products from his tree farm to make power, basically. And that's pretty much Steve's base. Let's get up out of here. Right. Okay, so let's pop over here to what will be our kind of spawn town thing. We're not actually at spawn. Spawn is right up that way on top of the mountain where those eucalyptus trees are. And this used to be a village, and we're just going to kind of turn it into a spawn town. And I've built this building here, which I'm actually really proud of. I really like how this came out, and for some reason the back of the building isn't loading. Let's just 3A. There we go. And it's kind of a tavern slash bar thing. I really like the floor in here. We got these stools and stuff. It needs some more decorations. Quite a bit more decorations, I think. I'm not really sure what. I haven't been back to this for a little bit. Upstairs needs a lot of work too. This is kind of like bedrooms for rent, I guess. And over here we're kind of doing some work with Growthcraft. Specifically the Growthcraft alcohol stuff. So I got some apple cider here and repairs, sends back food. I got tipsy and absorption. Tipsy doesn't really seem to be doing anything. I don't know what Tipsy's supposed to do. And then downstairs we've got the basement and the brewing area. Put this bottle back. Actually, I should probably put my armor back on. So yeah, we got that, and apple cider, wine, some sake, and ale. I haven't done much with the ale yet. And then if we pop up out the back here, we've got just some like little farms specifically for the Growthcraft stuff here. So that's that. Let's see here. There's also this monstrosity which I need to move because this is it's going to be the center of town, and our tower of cobble doesn't really need to be the center of town. But yeah, this is making, let's just go the whole way up to the top. This is making octuple compressed cobblestone to be used in making bedrockium for ridiculous barrels and things. Alright, so that is that. We've also got this cool bridge here. I really, really like how this bridge turned out. This is this is actually probably my first really aesthetic project on the server, and I'm really happy with it. I need to build another bridge going over towards Steve's from the town, and they'll continue the road that way. But so that was my first aesthetic build on the server, and this was my second. And I've really liked how the outside of this building has turned out. I'm still not 100% sure on these slopes here, on the specific wood they're made out of, but we'll see. I don't know. All right, so let's pop over to my farm real quick, and we'll check that out before we head over to Bobby's and come back and look at my base. So this is just a big farm. It's got a bunch of Pam's Harvestcraft stuff. The reason the ground's not tilled is because I have to automate these Pam's Harvestcraft plants. I have to use this mod called Progressive Automation. And for some reason, like, it's planting and harvesting the Pam stuff, but it's not tilling the earth, and it's actually not using the durability on the tools, even though it's supposed to. So, I think it doesn't quite recognize the Pam stuff, which is kind of annoying. And it's really kind of annoying that the Pam's doesn't work with the MFR stuff, because I much prefer the MFR to the Progressive Automation, because the Progressive Automation stuff is really, really expensive. But we're just harvesting a bunch of stuff here and gathering it up in these barrels, because this mod pack has Spice of Life, which makes food a bit annoying. You have to eat different kinds of food, or they don't provide a lot of food back. So, okay, we're going to jump over to Bobby's house. I'm going to make a cut here, and I'll meet you back at Bobby's house. Okay, here we are at Bobby's house. He's got his own farms, and he is much, much further away than we are, because he jumped onto the server while nobody else was actually around, and just kind of wandered off, not knowing where we had actually gone. So he's got some interesting stuff here. Smeltery, farms. I think these buildings are animal farms. I'm not gonna walk. Yeah, I'll come up here. sheep and cows. Right, so he's also, let's see, let's head inside here. He doesn't have a lot. I think he's probably the most behind. That's a lot of crafting tables. And factories, wow, okay. So, yeah, he's just got some stuff going here. Water pumping around, all that kind of stuff. Looks like this is for his ore processing. Yeah. Just some stuff around. I really like what he's got going on here. Could use a little depth, but you know, we're all learning aesthetic builds here a bit. Most of us aren't used to building that way. Just got some more power. Mostly empty base at the moment. I think the stronghold's over here. We already killed the Ender Dragon and a Wither a couple times, but more Withers to come. Definitely, yeah, it's just pretty empty. So that's this is Bobby's base, and I really like what he's got going on from the outside here. It looks good. I like it. All right, so we're gonna head back to my base now. Okay, we're back over at the town and my base. I need to do something with the outside, and I'm not necessarily super happy with these stairs. I think they might need to be like half slab stairs, more gradual climb maybe. I'm not really sure, and I want to kind of do kind of like a Petra kind of thing around the entrance maybe. We've got, it went around in the end after we killed the dragon and collected all of the ender lilies I could find. So we've got a little bit of a farm going here with ender pearls now, and using the progressive automation stuff to harvest them, as I found out that that actually works on them, which is great. I also want to switch all this endstone out for ender cores at some point, but that's really expensive. And I've got a tree farm here for the steam power. And sheep. Just a chest full of wool. I forget what I needed all that wool for, but I did need it. Alright, so let's head inside here. Alright. And I've got, the door here is a drawbridge door with a big button from open blocks. If I write, I think I need an empty hand. I just put a full stack in to give it a nice delay. So press that, door goes down, enter base. Door goes back up. You just gotta make sure you pay attention when you go through the door. Sometimes I get distracted by something and stop, and I almost got killed once. Alright, so my base. I'm not super happy with the floor. It's kind of like bland, but I do kind of like the walls here. I'm just kind of doing a microblock thing with some dimension in the walls. And I do like these skylights. It needs a bit more, it needs to be a little less uniform in the block placement, I think, but I don't know. Let me know what you guys think about that. It's just kind of like a little basic setup here. Whole bunch of machines along the walls. This space is empty because, if I remember correctly, the rolling machine constantly uses power, so I just picked it up and moved it up one. And I forget what used to be there. Got a little bit of an ME network going, and again, admin anchor thing going on. Smeltery, just a quick and dirty setup for an igneous extruder because I needed some obsidian. Let's see, let's pop down here. And I've got all of these ore processing machines. This is 3 times ore processing. It's just a, you just put a electrolytic separator pumping oxygen into a purification chamber, and you just go down the line, basically one feeding into the other. So purification chamber into a crusher, into an enrichment chamber, into a furnace, basically. And I've got a setup here using Botania And that's a visual glitch. I don't really know why that's doing that still. That's super weird. I don't know what's going on there. Yeah, anyways. This setup is for making my crystals and stuff. Yeah, that's weird. Pure crystals for AE. I'll show you that process later. But basically, the interface puts the items in the topper and puts them in the open crate, which drops them straight down into the pool of water, which when this is on, which it's not at the moment because it uses a bunch of power, it'll make the crystals faster. And then this guy is set up to just pull in the finished product and put it back in the interface, back into the ME network. And then this setup is for making the processors for AE2. And again, this is just a interface into a chest, which you can't open because the interface is on top of it. And then from there, these item pipes from Ender.io just pump them out into all of these machines where they're supposed to go, and then back into the interface. I forget what I was using this guy for. It's just a cyclic assembler that needed water. Oh, it's kind of dark over here. So I've got this ridiculous lava gen thing, and I may have run out of lava in the nether. I'll have to check that out then, because that doesn't have any lava anymore. It's a 64x one, which is insane. I don't even know why I made that. I used to have like 8 magmatic dynamos here, but so, and then I've just got some batteries shoved in the wall here. Peat fired. We were doing some stuff with peat and whatnot, and this is this is my setup for making apatite, because apparently you can't mine apatite for some reason, but if you use factorization, you can. So I'm stealing some steam off of my steam boiler, and feeding that into this guy, which makes the factorization power. These pipes are just ridiculous. I don't know why they connect to the power conduits. It's really weird. Right, so I'm just making charcoal to power the steam boiler. And we'll go down a floor. And I want to move all this power generation down a floor and make this floor all automation. And that's what I got a little bit of going on here with the new AE auto crafting stuff. Let's top down a floor. So yeah, I want to move all the power generation down here. I've got some biogenerators from Mechanism and stuff going on, consuming the byproducts from the tree farm. And I think this could support probably another 4 of these biogenerators. Maybe more. I'm not 100% sure on that. So yeah. So that's there isn't another down. That's my base. And that's probably about it for this episode. A nice world tour. In the next episode, we're gonna try and get. Well, I'm gonna. Let's see. Let's pop into the nether real quick before we end the episode. We're using these warp books to get around. So we'll pop into the nether, and I get hurt. Pump has no lava. Yeah, okay. I did run out. So in the next episode, we're going to I'll probably put together an endothermic pump and set up a new lava pump somewhere down here. I only had this because this was super early before I had the materials to do an endothermic pump, or I would have done one of those first. This little dirt hut is just a quick and dirty thing I set up to farm some wither skeletons. I've got a spawner from Ender.io, skeleton spawner, and if you didn't know, if you put a skeleton spawner in the nether, you end up with wither skeletons. So just put that down and get wither skeletons. So yeah, so we got a fortress over there. I think the nether portal's up that way. But yeah, so let's get out of here. But yeah, that's probably about it. Am I gonna fall through the world? Yeah, I'm gonna fall through the world. Hang on. Okay, back. Right, so that's probably about it. We're going to be starting a vanilla Minecraft server soon, to try and up our building game a bit. And honestly, it's been a long time since we've played vanilla Minecraft, so that ought to be fun, I think. And you know, we haven't played vanilla Minecraft in probably 2 years, maybe. But we're gonna get that going, and I'm gonna record in that. So we're gonna have two Minecraft sets of videos going on, and I will be recording with the guys every once in a while. You know, whenever they're on while I'm recording. We're probably not gonna be doing any group recording with multiple perspectives kind of thing anytime soon, because it's a lot of work, and I don't have enough time to do all the editing for that, and till we get the files compressed and then transferred from our various locations and I get them edited, it's almost always quite a lot of time between when we recorded it and when I get the video up. So, but we're going to do some stuff together. We've been playing some Civ lately, the Civilization 5, and I want to record us playing some of that. Maybe we'll do some Worms again. Probably not. I don't think any of us really liked Worms a whole lot. But we've been playing some other stuff here and there, so I think we'll probably do some of that. And I definitely want to do some Minecraft mini games with the guys. So probably record some stuff in that as well. And yeah, we're going to get some more videos up for you guys. But mostly what you're going to be seeing is single perspective stuff for the most part. Maybe on occasion we'll do a multi-perspective thing once in a while, but not super often, just because it's a lot of work that I don't have time to edit with my real job and all of that. So right, so thanks for watching, and I will see you all next time. Bye.